diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devour, break in pieces, and stamp the residue with his feet. Yeah, this is the military of this kingdom right now. That's how they go around with their military might, flexing their. Right now, you got over there 3 miles from the Ukrainian border. You got the United States military over there, the Air Force. I'm not the Air Force, Airborne. The 101, I think. You got them over there doing military drills 3 miles off the Ukrainian border. So their boots are on the ground over there in Ukraine, man. Boots are on the ground over there. So it's about to jump off. But that go back to their teeth, their military. That's how they threaten. And the 10 horns, we would talk about the 10 horns in Revelation, right? And of the 10 horns that were on his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth, and spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Yeah, they winning right now. They up right now. They up right now. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. His bounds is set that he cannot pass, right? And 21, Daniel 7:21. And I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them until the ancient, look at and on a smaller scale, look at Kanye. Kanye come out and try to tell you a little truth. And what did they do? They waged a media war against him, a media campaign. Now you got Kanye already talking about, oh, the white man is the most oppressed and this and this and that. He can't speak out. Just did another little thing. A damn puppet. If he had his way, he'd be able to come out and stick to what he said, but they not gonna let him. 23. Thus, he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon the earth, see, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, the melting pot, and shall devour the whole earth, drop bombs on everybody, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of his kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue the 3 kings. So that's going back to America, man. America is a member of the EU nation, but not really even a European nation because they're Edomites. They know they're Edomites. That's why they sticking together. But then America, not being even a European nation, was the leader of NATO, pretty much. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times, daylight savings time. Gave you a calendar that had still following, talking about Sabbath is every Friday to Saturday, sundown to sundown to sundown, Friday to Saturday. And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of times. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it until the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven, who blessing was the fatness of the heaven? Let's get that. Who have? I mean, it's easy. It's plain to see. 38, Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said, unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew from heaven above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. See? The dew from heaven above, and by thy sword. And how is America and the EU nations and all that ruling? By their military, man. Britain was all over when they was colonizing, fighting all over the place. And people land, taking over their land, setting up colonies, man. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt say, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob to this day. It's in his spirit. I was talking to the sister. I was like, he can't help it, man. It's in his spirit to hate, man. If they are a true Edomite who goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Esau, if their bloodline is a true Edomite, it's in their spirit, it's in their blood to hate us, man. It's right here from the very beginning. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of thy mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. See, from the beginning. I'm gonna wait till our pops die, then I'm gonna kill my brother. It's from the very beginning, man. Back to it. Daniel. Yeah, it's plain, man. The truth of the scriptures is plain, man. And the truth is springing forth in the world, man, and it can't be stopped, man. There's nothing they could do to stop this truth, man. Daniel 7:27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints. Where was I? I wasn't that far. No, 25. I was at 25. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given unto his hand until the time and times and dividing of times. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it until the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey. So exactly. So when the Lord come back, other kingdoms are going to be serving, man. Other kingdoms are going to be serving when the Lord come back, man. They going to be serving. It's not going to be no United Nations, a League of Nations, all the nations of the world joined together in rulership. No, It's going to be the Israelites, the Lord's statutes, commandments. We going to be teaching all the other nations the Lord's statutes and commandments. Because all you got to do is watch any of them food channels from any place around the world, and you definitely see they need the dietary laws like 911 ASAP. They need the dietary laws. Moab will make some blood soup. I was seeing they got in big ass canisters of blood, and they scoop it in some water, and they boil it for a little bit, and it kind of cook on the outside, but it's still blood jelly, like it look almost like jello. They take it out and chop it up into smaller pieces and throw it back in there, serving you big bowls of cow blood soup, man. Daniel 7:27. And the kingdom and dominion And the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cognations much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. So this is the prophet Daniel seeing the future destruction of what's going to take place, and it bothered him, man. It grieved him, man. Think you could get that in Esdras? What's that? Esdras 14? Not 14. Maybe 16. Second Esdras 16. Let's see. Oh yeah, here you go, right here. This second Esdras 16 and 16, and let's go straight to the point. Second Esdras 16 and 17. And this is Esdras now, right? Another prophet. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The powers shall stand in fear. The powers of this world, man. And clearly you see who one of the powers is. You can't even say nothing about them. And the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do? These evils shall come. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Amendment to what? To their behavior, man. Reward them double for their iniquity, man. For all of these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. No, they're not going to turn from their wickedness, man. They're not going to turn from their wickedness. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, great confusion. People don't see it, man, but they can still go and get enough stuff to eat at the supermarkets. You know, the internet's still up. They can still take selfies. They can still go on their fans only page and do all of this stuff. People think the people good, man. They don't see it. Meanwhile, a world war is brewing over there in Ukraine. A war about to jump off between Taiwan and China. North Korea, South Korea is at it. India is helping Russia out with drones now. And America done put boots on the ground 3 miles out of Ukraine. Saudi Arabia is trying to become one of the BRICS nations, which would destroy the petrodollar, the US dollar. North Korea is shooting off ballistic missiles like every other day over there. This is what's going on. But my peoples don't even see none of this, man. They don't see none of this, man. But I bet you they know. They done watched the Kanye West 3.5 hour interview 5 times. They know, oh man, this was my favorite part of the interview right here. But you ask them what's going on, world events, what's going on around the world and all of this, and the different things that's going on. Executive Order 14076, that's going to do away with the dollar sooner or later. They got a date set for December 13th. But sometime next year, definitely, the dollar gonna get replaced, man. My people's not seeing none of these things, man. You got sisters. You got sisters already with the digital tag in their wrist. in their hand, doing commercials now. They doing commercials where his sister's going in there and scanning and paying for her shit, man. This is happening right now, man. Seen another rapper. He just got the tag in the potato chip in his arm. I gotta be easy, cause the last strike I got on my thing was for a camp lesson I did back in March, man. So you gotta talk like this, man. Cause once YouTube get on your ass, YouTube stay on your ass, man. And then I'm like, how I look at it is, shit, I'll be in the club then. Cause even the Elder Manat Zakbar, he got GMS SC08, so they done killed 5 or 6 or 7 of his channels so far. Yawakane, he got 10 channels. They done clipped like 8 or 9 of his channels so far. Azan Amar, Gabar Dama, Apostle Gabar, Tahar, Ramlab, a Rakar, the Amawada Bar, Dubar Kabaz. All of these brothers done lost channels, man, telling the truth, man. Preaching the truth. Things that's either going on in the scriptures or going on in society, man. And they get in our channels, man. Because we got the truth, man. But let any nigga that's lying to you, they ain't gonna mess with him. Let a nigga come up there telling you all type of shit and this and that, or trust the serpent and this, and they not gonna mess with him. They not gonna mess with him. Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down. This is what's coming, man. It's gonna be so many bodies, man, that a lot of the bodies not gonna get buried, man. This is what's coming to this place, man. This is what's coming, man, to this nation, to this era, to this kingdom, to the world of Esau. This is what's coming, man. And all the prophetic scriptures clearly say this, man. So they lying telling you different, man. Revelation 12:1. Let's get there. Lying telling you different, man. But the true men of the Lord is out here, and the true men of the Lord ain't trying to get no money, ain't worried about getting no money from Esau. His contracts and none of that shit ain't signed no. The true men of the Lord. You got some people that profess and claiming to be men of the Lord that have taken money from Esau, that have taken, checks from Esau. We all work for Esau. We all work in the system. I'm talking about the 501c3 heads, the heads that got millions and millions in their bank, but still out here teaching false shit because they done been bought off, man. There's a lot of them out there. Revelation 12:1. And there appeared a great wonder in the heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown with 12 stars. Talk about us, the nation of Israel, man. The 12 tribes, the 12 stars, man. Because, what's that, Revelation 11:11? And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them that saw. Going back to we done read Jonah, we done read Daniel, and we done read Esdras. and talking about what's coming to this place, man. And Jeremiah, the prophets of old. And, matter of fact, let's get that one again. Let's get that one again. This is what we out here doing, man. We telling you what's coming, man. Like all the prophets before us, man. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. Yeah, so we telling you what's coming, man. War, evil, and pestilence. This is what's coming, man. Famine, the digital tag, Jacob's trouble, a time like no other on the face of the earth. This is what we telling y'all, man. Kanye ain't gonna tell y'all. Kanye ain't gonna get up there and go into what Jacob trouble gonna be and give you scriptures. Well, like the elder said, he wasn't set up to do that. He's set up to do what he was set up to do. By Kanye coming out and saying that, you got a knucklehead that wouldn't even be thinking on the level of I'm a Jew, I'm the people of the Bible. You got these type of people look, researching stuff now, looking stuff up, man. Maybe Kanye saying that might get 500 or 1,000 to actually look into some lessons and start learning the truth of who they are according to the scriptures. Revelation 12:2. And she being with child cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, the great red dragon, having 7 heads and 7 horns. So we done went into that with the EU nations and the Roman empires, and 7 crowns upon his head. And his tail drew the 3rd part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them out of earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, stood before the nation of Israel, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child, wage war with the Lamb, for to devour her child as soon as it be born. And she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule the nation. See, y'all was shy. And she brought forth a man-child. It's evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations. Ask of me, and I will give you the heathens as an inheritance. Psalms chapter 2:8, roughly paraphrasing. Who was to rule all nations with the rod of iron. We read that in Daniel. Will take the kingdom. The saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. And then Romans 8:16 or 17, we shall be joint heirs with Hamashiach, right? And her child was caught up unto power and unto his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared for power, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. Yeah, we right now, we getting everything from in this kingdom from Esau. I just said we even working for Esau. No matter what company, blah, 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 you still working for them. You still paying taxes. You still paying some type of legal fees or something like that, where they eating off of you. They making money for your work because you paying them with the money that you earn. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angel. And that's what's going to happen when they come back, man. They going to try to fight against the Lamb, man. They going to try to fight. They going to be in that Independence Day spirit. They going to be in that Independence Day spirit, where all the earth going to get together and going to turn back the invasion. Yeah, okay. And prevail not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Deceiveth the whole world with who the Lord is, who his son is, and who his people is. Then you got all the different fornications and Democratic Party, Republican Party, Congress, Parliament, all of these different things, right? Which deceiveth the world, the whole world, and was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, the kingdom of power of Yahweh, and the power of Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Again, his bounds is set, man. And then going back to all of the, if you know the scriptures, all of the prophets were sent to all of the towns, even to Lot before Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. When the prophets start showing up in your town, that meant that your town was about to get destroyed, man. Your kingdom was about to go down, man. That's why they always tried to run them out of their city, didn't want them around, stoned them, threw them in jail and prison. Let's get this one done. I'm going to get Job 2 and 1. Job chapter 2 verse 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of power came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. So it's no Satan and all, nah, the spiritual demon Satan works for the Lord. He's under subjection to the Lord. It's not no, he fought with the Lord and tried to take over power, and it was a mutiny up there in heaven, and the Lord threw Satan down. No. More lies, man. More lies, man. More lies. You figure the best way to destroy the Bible was just distort the shit out of it. That's what they did. They distorted it. They twisted it. They gave them a doctrine where everything was pretty much broken down wrong. John 3:16. So back to it. Let's get this one. Isaiah, another one to back up. Isaiah 14:4. Let's get that. Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. See, again, he's sending us out here in these times to come out here and speak to the king of Babylon. Right here. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressors ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with the continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in singing. Again, that would mean that we should be all happy and rejoicing now, because the people over there that's saying that they returned to the land. The Lord returned them to the land. That's because the Lord didn't return them to the land. A Rothschild purchased that land for them to return. The Lord didn't do that. So that's why it's no singing. No, this matter of fact, let's get this one right here. Ezekiel 36:2. Look, here it go again. This is what we supposed to be doing right now. The true men of the Lord. So they out here saying, oh, Esau, we not gonna say Esau's wicked. They full of shit, man. Ezekiel 36:1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power, because the enemy, we read that they are, I told you they are enemy, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Yeah, they got the possession of our land. And they have possession of us, man. They was owning the slave ships, they was maintaining the slave ships, and they made profit off of the slave ships. So Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. So they got possession of Jerusalem, the place, and Jerusalem, the people. And they wanna just like they pollute in the land. This the Elder Yashawamba made this point too in the lesson. Just like they pollute in the land, they want to pollute us too now. They want to pollute us too with their digital insertion. They want to do that. As fluoride in the water, fluoride in the bottled water that you buy, chemtrails in the air, all kind of shit in the meat and the food, spraying all types of pesticides on the vegetables and this and this and that. If that's not enough, man, they want to literally get control of our bodies, man. Therefore, let's read to again. Thus saith the Lord power, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are an infamy to the people. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord power. Thus saith the Lord power to the mountains, and to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Thus saith the Lord, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which is a Greek way of saying Edom, which have appointed my land over there into their possession, and us into their possession. And then you go a step deeper, the rappers, when they sign these contracts, you're their possession. Kanye is still their possession, pretty much. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. See? Let's go over one more. Let's go back. Let's go back one more. So again, the prophets supposed to come out here and do what? Moreover, the Lord, Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. See, these cities, He gonna tear up Babylon when he come back, man. All these, he gonna tear them up, man. This place gonna be destroyed, man. Jerusalem gonna be destroyed and built back up by the Rothschilds and all them heads, man. And the other nations. But the first ones going into slavery is the so-called nobles. They're kings. All of them that's going to escape, think they're going to escape down into the bunkers and all that. They're going to be the first ones going into captivity. 5. Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. We read that Esau was given a sword. In the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I said, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. See? Just like of old, man. Just like of old, the prophets, the teachers, the apostles is coming out here and telling you what's going to happen to this kingdom in the last days when the Lord comes back. The last days of this kingdom when the Lord returns. Daniel, let's get over there. Daniel 12:1. It's nothing new. It's the same story, man. And clearly, the Lord said when he come back, he gonna tear this place up, man. And all the kings. So who is ruling right now, man? Who is ruling? Who is ruling? Who's been ruling for hundreds of years, man? Who done changed up everything, man? Where and who is he? Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah. So this is what's going to come. This is what's coming, man. This is what's coming. Just like in Nineveh, just like with the prophet Jonah, just like with Esdras, just like with Jeremiah, just like this. And this is Daniel again telling this is what's coming. A time like never before on earth, man. And the earth was flooded, and he killed everybody, man, except Noah and his 3 sons, man. 4, Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Knowledge of what's going on in the scriptures, man. The destruction that's coming, man. Who is the true people of the Bible and who's not the true people of the Bible, man? Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. But the wise shall understand. Understand what? The truth, like we started off, man. Like we started off with the truth springing out, man. The truth of the scriptures can't be stopped, man. 13. But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. Yeah, Daniel is back out here somewhere prophesying, man. Daniel not at home on the couch. Daniel not at home on the couch posting verses on Twitter, man. Posting scriptures on Twitter, man. And the comment board scoffing. Daniel is out somewhere in the camp, somewhere working, man, doing the work. Whether by himself or in the camp with a large group. Man. Daniel is back, man. Let's go back to Isaiah. I want to get this one. Yeah, because devil just means slanderer, false accuser. A metaphor applied to a man, and Satan is adversary, opposing the Most High. Adversary to the Most High. So yeah, y'all gotta get that, man. That's another, things that they set up as stumbling blocks, man. They set these things up as stumbling blocks. Let's start Isaiah. Let's go 14 and 9. Hell from beneath its moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation. Yeah, all they shall hate the whore, man. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Yeah, because America is going to be brought down. Babylon is going to be brought down in 1 hour. We read that. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and worms cover thee. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be bodies stretched all over. When this place is destroyed, it's going to be so much destruction and death and body parts and this and that and all of this, man. It's going to be crazy out here, man. It's going to be crazy out here, man. 12. How art thou fallen? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? Is this the man? So it started off with, oh, Lucifer, right? So now it's saying here in 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble, that didst shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as the carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of the evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Yeah. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon. That's back to Revelation. Get you back to Revelation again, and up in Ezekiel again, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant and the son and the nephew, saith the Lord. Yeah, everybody's gonna get cut off, man. What's that? Jeremiah. Let's get it in Jeremiah. Babylon is not going to be healed, man. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver. Let's lock it. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the city drunken, the golden city, right? The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. We just read is that have thou become as one of us in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heavens. We read that in Jonah, and we read that in Revelation, the 18th chapter. So we got it in the past, and we got it in the future prophecy. And here's another future prophecy right here. For we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. Did I tell you they have transgender day performing in churches now? They got transgender day in churches now. I seen a picture of you know, a drag queen, and he laying on the ground with a wig and makeup on and got his legs all stretched out, and the parents is taking the kids there to watch him perform, and they laying the kids, the little babies and the kids on top of him with his legs stretched all open. I'm like, what is going on here, man? What is going on here, man? What is going on here, man? What is going on here? What is going on? We gonna get a couple more. I think I done proved my point. Prophecies do not fit them as being the Lord's people. The prophecies do not fit them. The prophecies do fit them as the people that the Lord has cursed forever. It's coming back to tear them up. Clear, man. Daniel 8:24. Let's get that. Let's start at 22. Daniel 8:22. Now that being broken, whereas four stood up for it, four kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in his power. And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgression are come to the full, a king of fierce consonants and understanding dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and holy people. Yeah, it's these heads, man. These heads. And through his policy also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the princes of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Yeah. So his kingdom is wonderful. America was great America was doing their thing. America was running the world. America could drop bombs on anybody they want. America could invade countries. America could send their corporations to other nations and they could drain the money, to this, to that out of them. America was able to do all of this, man. Those times are coming to an end, man. Coming to an end. Isaiah 65 and 11, let's get that one. So yeah, the truth of the scriptures is clear on who everybody is. The scriptures is clear on who everybody is. Isaiah 65 and 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepared a table for that truth, and that furnished the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that therein I delighted not. Yeah. Everything that they doing here in this place is what against what the Lord wants, man. Swearing on the Bible, which you don't supposed to do anyway. But swearing on the Bible in court and then proceed to do all kind of tricks and lies and all that to win the case, man. Both sides, man. Even the judge, man. Because he don't like somebody throw out shit or this or this or that. Fucking madness, man. I had it in my head. It was one that popped in my head when I was reading. Yeah, I pretty much think I got it mostly, because if I start anything else, I'm gonna go to that. So yeah, so destruction is coming to this place. Destruction is coming to this place. Despite what you think and what you say, let's go back to Jeremiah. Let's get one more Jeremiah. Jeremiah 51 and 20. Place is done, man. Let's go 19. Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nation, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horses and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariots and the riders. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break into pieces the captains and the rulers. And I will render unto Babylon, and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion, in your sight, saith the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain. Yeah. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for four foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord. Yeah. This is what's coming, man. Destruction to this place, man. The Bible is clear. The Bible is clear on who is, who ain't. Who is the Lord's baby, who ain't. You know what I mean? What the kingdom of the Lord gonna look like when he return. This sure is not it, so them sure can't be the Lord's people over here. But this place is wicked as hell, man. Tick-tock time running out, Israel. So yeah, so with that one, man, we gonna close out. We gonna say turn all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Berkah HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, keep pushing his word, keep fighting his truth, keep fighting YouTube or BitChute or wherever you putting up your lessons at. Keep pushing this truth out, man. To the remnant, men, women, children. Gotta get in them scriptures, gotta study, man. Gotta study. Even if you ain't a teacher, a prophet out here, you know what I mean? You still gotta study, man. So when somebody asks you a question, you'll know what the heck you talking about. And you won't just be winging it, man. Kwam Yashara. Kwam Yashara. And the Bible. Rock a thumb, family. Shalom.